Yo, what's up y'all? Ben here, and today we got War Raids, GoHo edition, and we're going to talk about the spells. Nice little war we got here, but before we talk about this video's main topic, I would like to stop and say why I haven't posted for a week. So if y'all haven't noticed, I actually updated the channel's logo. Actually took me a long time to make that thing, a lot longer than I expected. Actually took me about an hour to plan and an hour to actually make, so that really took up a good chunk of my time for editing and making the video. I think it's a great step up from the other logo that I had earlier. It's a text only logo, I didn't really like it. So that's why I wasn't able to upload for the past week. On Saturday I was really busy, had an all day thing going on, so on Sunday I only got a little bit of time to work on my logo. On top of that, during the weekdays I had pretty much a test per day for every single class, and I was spending all that time cramming, so I couldn't post over the weekdays for you guys. But here we are, and here's the video. Okay, so we see Chris here against this popular YouTube base. This base is extremely easy to deal with. As long as you don't send your kill squad from the bottom, you'll be fine. All 4 Teslas for this base are actually at the bottom, so if you ever send your kill squad from the bottom, you're dead. So don't do it. Just attack from the right side to go after the queen, and then you basically send in your hogs from the left side. Because the queen is in the core, Chris is going to have to bring a jump to help his kill squad go inside. Now this base does not require a queen walk like Chris is doing right now, but Chris does so to eliminate a good portion of this guy's defenses and allow for easier pathing for his hogs. Now, we see him dropping his kill squad down. Because he has his jump, it's enough to reach the queen. No wall breakers are needed. Now we see him drop his jump once his wizards are finished setting up the effective funnel. Now remember, the queen is deadly to golems as well. So a golem won't actually last for long if the queen is shooting at it. That's why you gotta make sure when you place that jump spell, you gotta make sure your king is ready to move inside and kill the queen, not be stuck on some gold storage. We see the hogs moving in from the left. I think it's a more surgical deploy, but looking at the amount of defenses left, it really should be a piece of cake for these hogs. Now those bombs aren't really a threat. He has enough heals to cover all of them, and this base double giant bomb is actually not really a double giant bomb because the hogs will probably never path there. Well anyway, we'll watch this raid wrap up and let's move on. Alright, for this next raid it's my GoHo. Now notice again how the queen is in the core. It's popular amongst many YouTube bases. Occasionally you will find non-wars dumping the queen on the outside. Then depending on the base, you would have a kill squad go trigger some bombs or just go hog. Kill squad is really about killing the queen and getting a bomb if possible. Other than that, all hog raids are actually possible, just having all 44 or whatever hogs. See, the good thing about a queen at the core is that you can attack from pretty much anywhere because her radius isn't really at a certain part of the base, so if she was centered at the top, then you would have to come in from the top. If she's basically at the core, then you can attack from almost anywhere. So I go in from the right side here. Again, notice the kill squad deploy order. It goes golem, wizard, queen, and king. If you got any wall breakers, they go after the wiz, or they go after right after your king to help the king actually go in rather than go around. Obviously with the type base like this, I didn't need any wall breakers. I just dropped the jump and pretty much I could funnel everybody into the core. In fact, he doesn't have a double giant bomb, so that's even more easier than it is. Alright, I'm gonna shut up for now and you guys can watch the rest of this replay. It's an extremely standard GoHo for a very normal base, so I have absolutely nothing to talk about other than the fact that I jumped into the core and killed the queen and hogged them normally. Well, moving on to the next raid, we have Walking Fish. If you have made it this far, you may have noticed that I have not shown anything but 3 heal 1 jump. Well guys, it really depends on the base. All of these guys' queens are hard to get and they're all stuck in the core, so that's why we can't wall breaker our way in, because that would be way too many wall breakers required and it'd be too risky. Now obviously if the queen's radius is outside of the base, then we would use 3 heal 1 rage or just 4 heals. It's basically, for any GoHo, 3 heal plus 1 spell. Now this 1 spell really depends on the base. Jump is for a queen behind walls, that's plural. Rage is for a queen that's behind 1 wall and you're basically too lazy to lure and kill the clan castle. 4 heal is basically for very bad bases where you can just kill the queen very easily and don't need to trigger any bomb spots because there are none to start with. Going back into Fish's raid, his kill squad killed the queen, and looks like he has one more group going in from the top left after those defenses, and his kill squad got the bottom left. Notice how he held on to 5 hogs. Those hogs he will deploy near the end just to substitute for some of the hogs he'd lost, or actually they went in from the top right cannon. And yes, they were triggering that double giant bomb spot and altered the hog pathing. That last heal went down, and that should pretty much wrap up this raid. Alright, now we're gonna look at Score's raid, and it's another 3 heal 1 jump spell. I'm sorry guys, I guess my clan's tactics are just going past 3 heal 1 rage or 4 heal. I can confirm though that I have used 4 heals in the past, and that was about 3 weeks ago, but lately versus tougher opponents I haven't really used 4 heals. And the drag is left with a sliver of health, and I guess he just wants to save that poison for the skellies. Alright, we see some wizards shooting at the wall for now, or just shooting at the outside buildings. Alright, his main attack is commencing. Okay, so honestly this should be a rage base, but I'm guessing he isn't feeling too confident about his wall breaker skills. A lot of players actually spam in their wall breakers and hope something sticks. 50% of the time they actually just die to a mortar, so oftentimes less experienced players would be shipping their pants when they have the wall breaker in. It's completely normal, I understand, but it's simply trigger discipline. It's just waiting and finding the right time in between mortar shots, and bam, there you go, you're in. Okay, so I see that poison in use, but I don't really think the skellies will really be a problem for the hogs anyway. He does have enough heals for the rest of the base at this point. Well, he actually healed everywhere but the double giant bomb spot. Not many defenses left, and does have a lot of hogs that are low. And that's it. They clutched it, and that should wrap up this raid. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, final raid of today. It's a Town Hall 8 Alex going against a Town Hall 8.5. Without the queen for this guy, it puts Alex at a huge advantage, and despite this guy's increase in buildings and defenses, Alex should be able to do this without having to GoHo. So we have a simple double poison that should kill the drag. His hogs went in from the bottom right. Now Alex could have GoHo'd to try to find those double giant bomb spots and trigger them. That would be very hard though, because at his level he would have to wall breaker past those walls. This base actually needs a jump to get to those double giant bombs, or rather single giant bombs, because this guy is stupid enough to just have singles in double giant bomb spots. Alright, his last heal will go down, and that should be good enough. Teslas are actually at the corners of this base, but that won't stop the hogs because there are actually a ton of them right now. Now it's all up to clean up, and yeah, let's finish up watching. Alright, that will do it for today, folks. Remember, I'm Ben, and I'll see y'all next time.